Hi, this is Gracie from Graciellie Design. Welcome to a new card making video. Today I'll be showing you how to create this fun spring summer coffee themed card using a brand new digital stamp set called Spring Coffee Cup that we're releasing today over at gracielliedesign.shop. I'm going to start out by printing a bunch of different images from the set on Canson mixed media paper using a laser printer. The toner from the laser printer will allow you to watercolor or use any other water activating coloring media on your card. But I just make sure to heat set the sheet and you'll see how the toner shines against the light once you do that, and that means that it's absolutely and completely sealed on the paper, and now you can come in and start watercoloring or painting your stamps. Today I'm using gouache paint to color my coffee cups. I love the look of gouache overall, especially on my mixed media projects. That's something that I go for all the time, but I also love the look of gouache on card making. So we're gonna be doing a soft wash to start out, and then I'm gonna come back in with a wet on wet technique, adding droplets of different colors to add shadows and lights. And so you'll see me using pinks, purples, and yellows for the flowers, and then a bit of green and teal for the leaves, and also for the plain cup on the left that we are going to be coloring using the same exact technique. When I was illustrating this new stamp set, I was actually going for a very fresh and fun look. I love how I was able to create a bunch of different elements that you can mix and match. So you get the floral cup on its own, and then you get the plain cup if you don't want to use the floral this time around, and then mix and match that with different labels. There's a plain label, there's a cup label, and a bunch of sentiments that you can actually use on the plain label and mix and match and combine all of the images at once or separately to create your own style of coffee cup, and also maximize the stamp set for the rest of the year and not just spring or summer. So see what I did here with the second cup. I did use the same technique, first of starting off with a soft wash and then coming back with droplets of color in teal, yellow, pink, purple, green, and that way I got that fun fresh pattern for that one. And then I tried to add a few shadows to the cup lid using a darker gray. I'm also going to be coloring the labels, and the one that's already printed on the floral cup is going to be colored in blue, yellow, and some brown to darken the coffee word on the center. And then I'm going to be also coloring a separate label. That's the one that we're going to cut and mount onto the second coffee cup on the left. If you're interested in playing with this new set, it's called Spring Coffee Cup. It's available right now over at gracielliedesign.shop. It's instant download, and you can print it as many times as you like for your personal card making or scrapbooking projects. You can use any printer you have on hand, and you're going to be able to resize the images to your liking. So it's a very, very fun set to have. Okay, so this is a final look of the coffee cups. I love how gouache paints allow all those layers to pop like that. I love the final look. The droplets of color add so much light and playfulness to the overall design. I'm gonna be using my new We Are Memory Keepers mini evolution machine. This is the Rose limited edition. It's a new addition to the craft room. It's such a fun little machine to have on hand, especially for those small die cutting jobs that you need to do during a card making process, just like this time around. And so as you can see, I use the We Are stitch die that comes with the machine, and it's perfect for the little label here. I'm gonna be then coloring the label again using gouache in yellow and also a darker brown, and that way I'm gonna be able to age the look of the label, almost like coffee textured, so that it can match the look of the first label on the floral coffee cup. I'm putting all the images aside for a second because I'm going to be cutting a bunch of different strips in different colors from Graciellie Design cardstock, and also this additional metallic cardstock that I randomly added to the mix. I don't remember where I got it from. It's probably from papertempress.com. But anyways, I'm going to be cutting different strips to create a background for the card base. And I'm going to be using the We Are Memory letter punch, and this is the caps letter punch, to create the word coffee. So because I don't have duplicate letters, I'm going to start out with the first 4 letters, and then I'm going to repeat the punching for the last F and E. And that way I'll create the coffee word punched perfectly on the center of all those strips. And I'll be able to use the strips to create a rainbow or a colorful little background for our card base. Okay, so now it's time to start working on the card base itself. I'm again using the heavyweight Graciellie Designs premium white cardstock, and I'm going to be using her adhesive as well from Thermoweb to attach all these little strips. Right now I'm kind of pre-arranging the order of the colors that I'm gonna be using, and in the end I decided to start out with the teal, transitioning onto the pink and purple, and so on. And so I do love the versatility of this tape runner right here. It will allow you to reposition your elements before you press them down onto the card base. Love, love, love the fun rainbow look of the background so far. Once I cut out the edges of those strips right there, it's going to look even better. But the fun part about this process is that we're playing with lots of color in one same card without creating too much saturation. And it's going to look amazing with the coffee cups in the end, you'll see. Okay, so it's finally time to add our elements to the card base. I use the same tape runner for the first coffee cup, and then using the Gracielle's foam tape for the second one to add a bit of dimension to the design. I'm tilting the coffee cups just a little bit to create a fun layout on the final look of the card. I hope you enjoyed today's video. That's it for today. Be sure to follow us over at Graciellie Design on Instagram, Facebook, on our blog gracielliedesign.com, and also subscribe to our channel and our shop gracielliedesign.shop today so that you can get the latest on our new digital releases. This stamp set is called Spring Coffee Cup. It's available right now. And also, before I go, let me know what's your favorite coffee cup from the set. Do you like the floral one, or do you like the plain one that you can actually customize? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time. Bye-bye.